Have you ever wondered how Wi-Fi, the invisible force that connects almost everything, was invented? Well, believe it or not, Wi-Fi was discovered completely by accident. And it all started with a failed attempt to detect black holes. Let's rewind to the early 1990s. A team of Australian scientists at CSIRO, the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization, were working on a problem in astrophysics. Their goal was to detect tiny echoes from exploding black holes using radio waves. To do that, they needed a way to detect very faint signals in the middle of a lot of noise. One of the researchers, Dr. John O'Sullivan, was leading the project. He created a mathematical formula that could find and separate weak radio signals from background interference, a process known as Fourier analysis. The black hole experiment didn't succeed, but his formula turned out to be revolutionary for something else. A few years later, Dr. O'Sullivan realized that the same math could be used to transmit data wirelessly, cleaning up radio signals so information could travel without getting lost. In other words, he had accidentally built the foundation for Wi-Fi. In 1992, his team at CSIRO used this technology to create a system that allowed computers to connect and communicate through the air. It was the first reliable form of wireless local area networking. And it worked so well that by the late 1990s, companies like Apple and IBM began adopting it for their laptops. In 1999, the Wi-Fi Alliance was formed, and the name, Wi-Fi, was officially born. Fun fact, Wi-Fi doesn't actually stand for anything. It was just a catchy name chosen by a marketing company. They thought it sounded better than IEEE 802.11b direct sequence. And honestly, they were right. By the 2000s, Wi-Fi spread around the world, from homes to airports, to coffee shops, and eventually everywhere. It changed how we live, work, and communicate forever. But here's the twist. Because Wi-Fi was based on CSIRO's original patents, the organization eventually won over $400 million in royalties after companies started using the technology commercially. Not bad for something born from a failed black hole experiment. So next time you connect to Wi-Fi, remember, it wasn't invented in Silicon Valley, and it wasn't even planned. It was an accident born from curiosity, science, and a little bit of cosmic luck. Thanks for watching. If this video was useful for you, make sure to subscribe so you never miss our upcoming content.